That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. Goody YouTube, what's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the damn break room, y'all. Oh, boy. All right, y'all see the title? Y'all see the thumbnail? Oh, Lord, honey. Y'all, it went down earlier today. StrongMommy Chrissy child went off on her channel today. In regards to something we've been talking about since Saturday, My Jazzy Life's group chat debacle that she had over there. She was infiltrated by somebody that obviously now Jasmine knows she couldn't trust. And because of this said group chat, child, baby, it was bad, okay? Baby, when I tell you Chrissy went off. Now, we're going to react to that video, okay? What's up, Britt? We're going to react to that video of StrongMommy Chrissy. I noticed that she cut half the video off because I caught it right when she was getting her likes. So kind of the beginning, but the beginning part of it, I believe she cut it off. I don't know what happened, but it's like midways, the middle part of the video to the end part of the video is what was up there. And at this point, you guys, I'm only going to talk to the people who's been following this situation for the past couple of days with Jasmine and her group chat debacle over there. If you're not familiar of what I'm talking about, you'll need to go watch my last two videos, my last two lives I've posted, get caught up, and then you'll be able to come back and watch this video, because this video, you got to already know what's going on in order to know what's going on, okay? So welcome, everybody. Welcome to the break room. Make sure you guys clock into the break room, clock into the live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And we're going to get right on into it, okay? So, y'all, as y'all know, for the last couple of days, Jasmine, it was exposed that Jasmine was been chatting with her mod sis, okay? She called them her mod sisters. And that her mod sisters, one or two of them, I guess at this point weren't to be trusted, and they got mad at Jasmine because in the midst of the original mod group chat, Jasmine's mods, or some of the people that I'm just going to assume mods in the chat, decided that there was people in the chat that they felt like was rubbing them the wrong way. They was getting bad vibes from them. And so some of Jasmine's mods suggested to her, let's do a group chat outside of the group chat, right? And obviously, everybody who started the original group chat's not going to be able to go, okay? So Jasmine thought that was a real great idea, and the persons that were not invited to the subset group chat, baby, decided to expose voice-to-text messages that Jasmine was texting in the group, and also actual text messages, chat text messages, okay? And based off those text chat messages and also the audio of Jasmine talking to text, okay, we discovered that Jasmine still has a disdain for StrongMommy Chrissy. We know, we've said this. It almost seemed like it's a love affair with Jasmine at this point. We know that Jasmine is jealous of Peach McIntyre because she said the money made Peach change or something to that effect. We know that Chris' sister don't like Jasmine's ass. We also found out in that group chat that Stinkerbug at 2 got a diaper rash. We also found out that AJ's alleged father might be Zolo, because, you know, Jasmine's probably thinking like we're all thinking. Olivia was smart enough never to reveal who his actual father was to Jasmine, because Olivia knew she was a snake. So, she knew not to reveal certain things because Olivia knew she went into that situation with the wrong intentions. And so therefore she wasn't going to trust Jasmine. But, Jasmine, on the other hand, trusted Olivia with her life and told all her business, told her some of Chrissy's business. And if she know any of Mean's business, that got spilled too. Okay. At this point, Olivia might even know Jasmine's mama's business at this point. Okay. Anybody that will stop and listen to Jasmine, child, she gonna talk your damn ear off. We know that so y'all, this argument has been going on between Chrissy and Jasmine for what now? Hell, 2-3 years now. It's been going on a little too long for my taste. Okay. But one thing I will say in Chrissy's defense, she kind of stayed out the way, but Jasmine, she feels some type of way. She's somewhere listening to a video or looking at comment section, and then she just abruptly wants to just, go off on Chrissy. Again, if I don't like you, or if I used to like you and we fell out, sis, I'm not going to follow you on no social media platforms. And I damn sure are not going to unfollow you, but then still follow you while not unfollowing you. So it's odd to me that these two ladies still watch each other, although they don't F with each other anymore. Like, that's strange to me. Like, I get people are nosy, but there's too many other things that you can watch on the internet. And if you really fell out with somebody, like, why the fuck are you still watching them? That's just it's tired at this point. It's just tired. It's played out. Jasmine having, I don't know. Anyway, at this point, I want to ask you guys, is Janae, sis, it just makes you wonder at this point. At this point, you guys, I want to ask the question for all of you. What's up, Mama Twizzlers? What's up, Black and Bougie, Majesty, Graham, Mimi, everybody in the chat? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the break room. At this point, I want to ask you guys a question. I know a lot of time I do all the talking and y'all do the answering, but I want to ask y'all a question. What's up, Roxanne? Do y'all think this is Jasmine's fault? Because, Chrissy said this is Jasmine's fault, because I'm going to tell you why she said that in just a minute. But have you guys been watching, do y'all feel like this is Jasmine's fault? Nikki said, bless her heart. What's up, Nicole? Me personally, I feel like Jasmine, I do feel like this is her fault. I feel like Jasmine is so busy wanting to belong and wanting somebody to latch on to that she just latches on to anybody and sis don't ask for no credentials. Okay. I do personally. Okay. Y'all saying y'all think it's, yeah. Okay. Jacqueline said, girl, absolutely. Okay. Monica says, yes, it is. Okay. Diamond said, yeah. Jasmine Sky said she started the chat. Right. We said that the other day, Tina. She needed to get out that damn house and meet real people. Okay. Not just Mommy Time says, sis, it's 100% her damn fault. What you talking about? Okay. It's Tam said, absolutely, sis. Because Jazz had no business being friends with mods. It should have stayed business-like. Now, remember I said that, y'all. I said you don't mix business with pleasure. You just don't do that. Anybody can tell you that, And again, and not in any way am I saying you cannot be friendly with your mods. I'm not saying that. But to the degree that Jasmine took it to, it was a little, I don't know. Again, not really knowing who she's talking to. Yeah. I think it was a little much, And again, I want to be careful how I say that, because in no way do I want to disrespect my mods and feel like y'all not worthy of conversations with me outside of this break room. In no way am I making it sound like that, but let's be honest, y'all. I got to keep it cute when we're always doing this, because again, you would hope that everybody has good intentions, but let's be honest, everybody does not, right? So you have to be careful. You have to keep your guard up when it comes to things like that. Okay. So you said she won't shut up her damn mouth. Well, so y'all, Feisty Queen, what did you say? You said this is the only way she can give views, her channel trash. Well, one thing I will say that Chrissy said, what's up, Destiny? You said her mouth has a disability. Oh, Lord. What's up, Mocha? You said I don't feel sorry for her damn ass over there. Letitia said, Latoya said, Jazz need friends outside, TMR. That's what she need. Well, y'all, I'm going to say this, okay? What's up, Lee Boy? What's up, Sis Soldier? I'm going to say this, you guys. So the reason why Chrissy went off is because apparently, and I wasn't made aware of this until today, okay? Apparently, Chrissy's oldest daughter, I believe her name is Cadence. Chrissy's oldest daughter, Cadence, has a TikTok. And y'all know, we heard about Cadence TikTok few months back, right? Maybe that was late last year, early this year. And we know that even, a few months ago, when Chrissy said that she was purposely unhoused, there was some stuff coming out about Cadence TikTok. I guess Cadence posts like sad things on her TikTok or something like that. I don't know, y'all, because I don't know. I don't follow Cadence on her TikTok. I personally think that's kind of weird, but so apparently Cadence was being talked about on a channel, right? And Chrissy got wind of it. And so because of that, Chrissy in her reaction to all this, she basically said, because I guess the mod that blasted Jasmine is the mod that apparently was discussing Chrissy's daughter and what she believed she saw on the internet about Chrissy's daughter. And Chrissy basically was livid. And let's be honest, as a mother, regardless if your child is in the right or in the wrong, right, you will feel some type of way about people discussing something that's going on with your child, right? I mean, as mothers, we're supposed to be protectors of our children. So I can't fault Chrissy for sounding off the way she did, because that's her child, right? And whatever her child is going through, regardless of her child is posting it or not, but I can understand. But what Chrissy has to understand is, because she is a public figure, a public entity, she's on a public website, right? And she has well over 200,000 subscribers on one platform on social media. Chrissy, in a sense, her children are no different than Kim Kardashian's children. I'm just using her as an example. We know Northwest, when she says and does things, it gets all over the tabloids, the blogs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, because your child obviously is your child. They're associated with you. And if their behaviors are put out on the internet, there are people that see that, capture it, and repost it for the world to see. Unfortunately, that's the bad side of being, if I should say, a public figure or a celebrity or whatever like that. Unfortunately, that your children, unfortunately, will get involved in situations. Okay. And again, you can't control what people do, because people are people and they're going to do what they want to do. You have no control over it. But in no way am I saying that she's supposed to be quiet about it, because yes, you definitely should be very loud about what's going on with your child. Somebody's trying to publicly humiliate your child. Yes, she does have a right to defend her child, right? But then also have talks and conversations with your child, because based off things that they could potentially be posting on the internet that is inappropriate. I mean, you definitely need to have a talk with your child and figure out why are these things being posted by you? Like, we need to have a conversation, That's just my opinion on the situation. So, let me get over here to y'all comments real quick. Jazz needs to go cut her grass. It's bad look on the neighborhood. She's always seeking the wrong intentions. I know the neighbors shaking their heads. Well, one thing I could say about Chrissy that I can't really say about Jasmine. One thing I can say about Chrissy is she will stand up for her children. When she feel like somebody's trying to get at her through her kids, use her kids to get to her, Chrissy will go off, you know, and as a mother, you should, right? You should. Opposed to Jasmine, she don't do that. Y'all remember a couple of months ago when Jasmine was promoting her Kaylin's TikTok, and then people went right behind and got Kaylin's TikTok taken off the internet. They got it shut down. Instead of Jasmine coming on here pretty much acting like Chrissy, Jasmine came on here crying and wanting people to feel sorry for her, and she doesn't understand why her daughter can't have TikTok because the classmates that she go to school with had TikTok. You know, it's all Jasmine, in my opinion, it's always a pity party for her, right? She always wants a pity party. Y'all remember last year when it was Kaylin's birthday and she got on, Jasmine went live with Kaylin, and they was, you know, talking about the little girl in Jasmine's chat. Someone mentioned about Kaylin, I wish I could give you edges as a birthday gift. And Jasmine knew, she seen that because she said, you guys are sick. Instead of her cussing those people out and shutting the chat down, she continued to chat on, you know? So that's why I feel like people, for the most part, respect Chrissy more than they do Jasmine when it comes to that situation with with how they handle their kids versus them being on the internet. I'm, you know, as far as how they mother their children, you know, I'm not there to see that. I just know what they post on the internet. But I think that's why people differentiate between the two, between Jasmine and Chrissy. Okay, I really feel that way. Unless it's about Chris, she ready to snap. Yeah, she definitely will snap when it's about Chris. When Jasmine's mother put up those cryptic text messages or the cryptic post on Facebook where she was afraid for her daughter and her grandchildren because she alluded to the fact that Chris was over there socking and bocking on Jasmine. Jasmine got on this internet livid. Jasmine also got very livid. This is how her and Chrissy fell out. Jasmine was livid because Chrissy came on the internet and said that she didn't like Chris, right? And Jasmine went completely ballistic on the internet because Chrissy, out of all the things she could have said, she didn't have to say that, right? So one thing that Chrissy did bring to our attention, she said it's just awful funny that Jasmine had a conniption fit when Chrissy befriended a reactor. Y'all remember a couple years ago, and again, I'm speaking to the people who's been following this. Y'all remember a couple years ago when Chrissy went to a reactor's channel and she got her flowers. She was given her flowers by the reactor in the chat, right? And Jasmine got wind of it. She was more than likely in the bushes, and she came on and she was irate. She was mad. She felt like Chrissy had, befriended, did her wrong, and she felt like Chrissy wasn't loyal because she befriended a reactor. But in all due respect, it almost seems like Jasmine did the same thing. Jasmine went right behind Chrissy on several occasions and has been on several different reactors platforms since that initial situation when Chrissy went on another reactor's channel and got her flowers. Jasmine has been on, I know off the top of my head, at least 2 to 3 reaction channels telling her side of whatever story she was telling at that time. And then, apparently, the mods that she's befriended, she became quote unquote sisters with, there's at least 2 or 3 of them within the last year that has now no longer friends with Jasmine and has publicly came out here to drag Jasmine. Okay. So, it's just awful funny that Jasmine got mad at Chrissy, but then she turned right around and did the same thing. You got on, not saying that you was trying to be friends with reactors, but you hate reactors so much, Jasmine. Why are you sitting on their platforms, giving them, view time, giving them coins in their pocket? But you sitting on the channel, that's definitely what's happening. You're giving them money in their pocket, right? But I guess at this point, only Jasmine can answer that. So now what we're going to do, y'all, we're going to get into Chrissy's video because I want Chrissy to kind of talk for herself, and then we'll go ahead and respond to Chrissy as she's talking. Again, the whole premise of this conversation is because apparently Chrissy's daughter was being dragged on the internet, I guess yesterday, And there were some things being said about her daughter. Obviously, Chrissy didn't appreciate or like, and she feels like Jasmine is the reason why all this is going on, because allegedly her mod is the one, her ex-mod, I should say, is the one who has this information on that channel, okay? So let's go ahead and pull up that video. Give me a moment. Oh, it's already up. I'm so used to already pulling it up. So let's go ahead and start right here.
All right, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Go sit down, baby. I'm gonna give you that iPad back in a second. Can y'all, somebody tell me if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me clearly? Okay, Mom, you on the phone?
Yes.
Okay. When I was in Houston and you were staying with me before you got your place, did I kick you out because Rod was moving with me?
No, no, you did not.
So I never kicked you out.
No, you did not. I told you when I came to Houston, I was going to look for a place, and I had the place lined up when I got there.
Okay, because Jasmine and them have tried to put this.
Waiting for the place because the people said it wouldn't be ready for another 45 days.
Okay, and then you got your place.
Right.
Right, but I didn't make you or force you out of my place to go do that. You had already had that lined up?
I had that place before I came to Houston.
Oh, okay. Because I thought a bitch said something. I thought a bitch tried to say, oh, she kicked her mom out, bitch. Fuck that narrative. And I could have been did this a year ago when that narrative was pushed. But bitch, who's got to prove anything to you hoes?
I mean, Chrissy, sis, I know you fully grown. You way grown. And I know that's your platform. But girl, your mama on the daggone phone. Refrain from all that damn I don't know, y'all. I just think that's disrespectful. I try to refrain not to cuss around my mama. And sometimes things slip up. But trust and believe, I do say excuse me. I mean, in no way am I telling Chrissy how to talk. I just felt like that was a little inappropriate. Just like when Jasmine told her mama to STFU. Like, these young chicks is kind of weird how they behave with their mamas.
Shit is stupid as fuck. All right, Mom, love you. I'll call you back.
Okay, love you.
All right, bye. So before a bitch starts talking about some shit she don't know what the fuck she's talking about, come correct, bitch. Didn't nobody put nobody out. My mom is a grown ass woman. My mom is very capable. It's already connected, my love.
Girl,
she's very capable of finding her own housing. Okay. And plug it in over there.
Mama, here's the headphones.
Yeah, it's on the headphones. You know what I'm saying? So before a bitch start coming to me with I got facts about Chrissy's life. You hoes don't know me. You hoes will never know me. You know what the fuck I tell you. And if you're a slimy ass, gutter snipe ass bitch, you might try to pull up a background report and see some shit that I filed publicly that has been public for 10 years. Congratulations, bitch. You know how to work the internet. Do you want a goddamn cookie?
So I'm going to tell you guys what Chrissy said, because I believe she edited all this out, because this live was actually an hour long. As you see, it's only 34 minutes. So in the beginning of the live, Chrissy basically was like, y'all can't shame me for things that's already been out here about me. Yes, Chrissy said in the beginning of this live, yes, I filed bankruptcy several times. Yes, I've been evicted. She said, yes, I got a bunch of kids. She said, and yes, I love DICK. And what? She said, I like to FUCK it and suck it. I said, well, woo, okay, girl. I mean, pop your ish, sis. So basically, she was like, y'all can't shame me for things that's already been out here about me. Like, it is what it is. I guess Chrissy said, shit, I got the t-shirt and I'm going to wear it, you know? So I guess over the years, Chrissy basically is like, y'all been trying to shame me for things that's going on in my life. And I guess she's at the point now, like, you can't shame me about that anymore. Like, it is what it is. It's a part of me. It's what's going on. Y'all can't shame me for it. So I guess that's where she's at. So that's the reason why she's saying what she's saying now.
I want to also address this. A bitch want to talk about Chrissy's you can say what you want about Jasmine, but she took her kids some places. But the argument was not that. The argument was Chrissy never takes her kids on vacation. And then have the audacity. That's how I know you a dumbass bitch or nigga. Bitch ass nigga. We're just gonna call you bitch ass nigga. That's how I know you bitch ass nigga. Because you're gonna get online publicly with your fucking dumbass and say, well, Chrissy, have we ever seen her take her kids on a vacation? No, but Jasmine, she took her kids some places. Did she take them on vacation though? No. I'm a bad mom because I've never taken my kids on vacation. And then you tried to compare apples to oranges, bitch, and say, well, Jasmine took her kids some places this summer. So did I, bitch. So did I. So did most of America. Bitch, what?
So let me say this, y'all. In all due fairness, Chrissy wasn't really posting this summer. When she did post, it was a trip of her for her birthday with her boo thing in New York. And I said the same thing. I said, okay, well, Chrissy, you post that you know, mama got to have a life too. Okay, we get that. But what about them children over there? Because my thing is, if you post that you flying in the air to go to New York, why you don't post at least one or two things that you did this summer? Because let's be honest, y'all, the majority of the people that signed up for Chrissy's channel was for the simple fact that she's a mother of a large family. She has a lot of kids, right? People just didn't sign up for her channel just for her. They signed up for the channel for the kiddos. So yeah, over time, obviously people have got to know Chrissy. They like her personality. And then, you know, obviously they like the kids too. But that's what people wanted to see. So let's be honest. I'm not going to give Jasmine the Mom of the Year award, and I ain't giving it to Chrissy either, because although she says she's taking her kids places, and so let's say this, y'all, there's nowhere written in the rule books of being a mother or a father that it says, where it's written down, if you don't take your kids somewhere every summer, you going to jail. It's you know, taking your children on a vacation is a privilege. Right? If you're privileged enough to have the money, you can definitely do that. I believe the reason why the viewers have the sentiments that they have, because these women live on the internet primarily, right? And over time, people have gotten to know their families, right? And people live vicariously at times, not all the time, but at times, some people live vicariously through these people they have grown to accustomed to and follow on the internet. I don't feel like Chrissy did no more for her children than Jasmine did for her children, right? Now, is Chrissy just said, have I taken my kids on a vacation? No, I have not. But it doesn't really matter if you got 9 kids or not. Child, you knew every time you laid down and birthed a baby into this world, that was another responsibility for you. And I just feel like if you can garner to take yourself, because we seen Chrissy throughout 2023 go to several different places. She went to New York a couple times. She went to California that she showed us. I think she went to North Carolina this year. So, and those are places that she just decided to show us. Those are not including the places that she didn't go. So unless you're doing this, unless you're going out of town for business, work related, I just personally feel like if you can jet set all over the United States, girl, why you can't jet set with them kiddos? Because, child, you can get on Frontier and Spirit and get some tickets pretty cheap. You know, let's be honest. Now, again, she said she bought a house. I don't know if that's the reason why she didn't take her kids anywhere like nice this summer, because she bought a house. I don't know that, you know, like I said, anytime you go out of town, y'all, with or without children, you got to plan and prepare. And I just really feel like if you plan and prepare trips for yourself, why you don't plan at least one trip a year for you and your children? No, it's not, you know, you're not mandatory to do that, but that's something nice. That's called building memories for you and your family, okay? And it's giving the children experiences. So me personally, I don't think it's no difference between her or Jasmine. Like, you didn't do nothing really for your kids and Jasmine didn't either.
So, yeah, we went out. We did some things, too. Did we go on a vacation? No. We did not go on a family vacation. Lock me up, bitch. Take me in. But the thing that was funny, though, was you tried to make an example of me and be like, she's you can say what you want about Jasmine, but she took her kids to the museum. Bitch, so did I. The museum is free. It's $4 to go to the museum. Bitch, I can go to the museum every day for the next year. If that'll make you happy, the fuck? The fuck? When you compare me to somebody that that actually is somebody worth comparing to. You don't compare me to somebody who ain't did a goddamn thing. I didn't even vlog all summer. Majority of the shit that we did, nobody saw. Because I don't even fuck with y'all hoes like that. Not my supporters. I love y'all. Talk about these other hoes. Y'all know I'm not talking about y'all.
I guess people will just say to that, sis, yes, maybe you vlog things and you didn't put it up, but you managed at some point throughout the summer to show us different videos of you traveling. And someone in the chat just said, tickets and hotels for 9 children would be expensive. Yes, that's true. However, that's why you plan and prepare. Like, it's not those kids' fault that they're born into a big family. So they got to suffer because they was born into a big family. I'm gonna just say this, y'all. If me as the mother, I got 4 kids, but all my kids are grown now. But when my kids were little, I'd be damned if I'm flying all over the United States and my kids can't even go anywhere. Like, at one point, me and these kiddos gonna go somewhere together. And then if they go once and I go 5 times, but at least they went once. That's just all I'm saying. And I'm just coming from my point of view. Obviously, Chrissy, Jasmine, the rest of these chicks can do whatever the hell they want to because it's really their business. It just becomes our business when they post it on this public platform. But I don't feel like Chrissy need to get a cookie and neither do Jasmine. Because I just really feel like on this internet, because let's be honest, anything Chrissy or Jasmine posts, they'll get the money right back. Whatever money Chrissy would spend on airline tickets, she will get it right back, y'all, because she gets the views on her video. It's not like Chrissy has 10,000 subscribers. The girl got 200,000, right? She does get videos, and a lot of times when she posts stuff about her kids, she get more videos. When Chrissy posts stuff about the children and drama, that's when she get views on her videos. When she posts stuff about hair and makeup, she don't get views.
But you know why? Because bitches is always counting your money. Bitches always count what you're doing. And then no matter what you do, it's never good enough. Because even if I would have showed you guys everything that I did all summer, whether it was with the kids, without the kids, whatever with the kids, it still would have been like, well, she just took them in the state. Those kids ain't never been on a plane. They ain't never been out of state. They ain't never been out of the country. That's not good enough. We not good. We don't like it. We not satisfied, bitch. Fuck y'all. That's why you don't get the privilege of seeing my kids. But they're going to try to compare me to a bitch who didn't get on a plane once all summer. You want to complain? You want to compare me to a bitch who's never taken a trip? Not alone, not together, not nothing. You cannot compare apples to oranges, bitch. And I don't give a fuck. You just didn't see what I did. Did I get on a plane with all 9 of my kids? No. Did I take a trip out of the state with all 9 of my kids? No, but that does not mean somebody's a bad mother. There's nowhere that says that you have to take a family vacation every year. Bitch, that is a luxury. That is not a necessity.
Right. It is a luxury, Chrissy, but it's a luxury you yourself managed to do several times this year. The people are just here. So for what just said something in the chat, why do people feel like these content creators have to show the world everything that they're doing? I don't think people feel like they need to show the world everything. But for what, you got to understand, these women right here, the moms that we're talking about, they have a history, past history of showing everything. And over time, the following that they have grown throughout these years are accustomed to them doing that. Now, we do understand just because I used to do that don't mean I need to keep doing that. And we know people change, right? So I think that's where it comes from. People are just accustomed to them posting everything. So when they don't post, people just feel like it's not happening, which obviously that's not true. Just because I'm not posting it, don't mean I'm not doing it. But Chrissy just said, no, I did not take my 9 children on a vacation. We did not get on a plane, right? She said that's a luxury. You're right. It is a luxury even for her to take a plane ride somewhere. But that's the point. You were able to experience that luxury. And the point is the other kids did not. And again, it's not a big deal for me. Maybe it's a big deal for some of y'all out there. It's not a real big deal for me. I mean, it would be, to me personally, it would be more of a bigger deal to her children. They're the ones, if they do, would feel emotional about the fact that they can't go anywhere. Then I feel emotional about it. It's just gossip. It's just a conversation at this point for me and probably most of you guys in the chat.
Kids eat every day. Yes. Are they clothed? Yes. Are they happy? Yes. Are they well taken care of? Yes. Do they have a roof over their head? Yes. All of the basics are met, and then some. But a bitch is pressed because she didn't see me take 9 kids on a vacation. When I go on vacation, if I decide to show that, then that's when you will see it. And it's not a minute before, bitch. Not a second before. And there's not a goddamn thing, not a bitch or a bitch-ass nigga on this internet can make me feel bad about, because I chose that. I choose what happens over here. Ain't nobody gonna bully me. Ain't nobody gonna punk me into doing something that I'm not ready to do or that just hasn't happened yet. This is my goddamn show. You don't get to decide what episode is airing next. Bitch, it's my life. The audacity of a bitch-ass nigga. The audacity of you hoes. And my kids have been on vacations. Okay? We haven't taken one in a while. We do need to take a family vacation. I would love to do that. But it's going to happen in my time. Okay? It's going to happen.
Right, Chrissy. It'll happen in your time. I mean, in no way can the internet punk you into taking your kids anywhere. But you see how that kind of bothered her? Y'all notice that? It kind of triggered her a little bit. Because probably deep down in her mind, she probably feel like, well, damn, maybe I should take them somewhere. But let's be honest, y'all. For Chrissy to go somewhere, yeah, that's a lot of money. She got 9 damn kids. That's, baby. If the plane tickets was $100 round trip, baby, that's $900 just for 9 kids. Yeah, that's a lot of money, you know, and we're not even including hotel stay. And obviously, wherever she go, they're going to need some type of vehicle. So now she's going to have to rent a big enough vehicle to transport everybody. I mean, but at the end of the day, y'all, her kids are here. They're here. They've been here. They're not going anywhere. You know, God willing, they don't go anywhere no time soon. So it's just a situation. So I think that's what people feel. Some of you guys, y'all got to understand when we reference Chrissy, just because we say Chrissy, that don't mean that go for you too, right? Am I saying Chrissy don't prioritize her children? I'm going to be honest with y'all. Definitively, I can't answer that because I don't see what's going on over there. I see when she posts, and that's pretty much it. And let's be honest, if you've been watching Chrissy for the last, I'm going to just say year or two, she doesn't really post a lot about her and her children's interactions, right? Because over the years, she's kind of learned not to do that, opposed to these other 2 women that we watch, Jasmine and Olivia.
My timing. Not when a bitch on the internet says, "Oh, well, da 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 da." Listen, and let me just put this out there. This live stream is not about Jasmine. So Jasmine, this is not about you. This is about your bitch ass mom that you knew was on Lipstick Alley. Her motherfucking screen name says the same shit. And she said she's a pimp. She pimped your ass out some goddamn information. This better be a storyline. This shit better be fucking fake. I swear to God, because if you let this snape ass nigga up into your motherfucking mind chat, you let this snake ass nigga get you out your pocket, you as dumb as you look, bitch.
Nah, I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with Chrissy. Like, sis. I agree with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, the simple fact that you was able to get finessed like that, but y'all, let's be honest. Jasmine is finessable. Shit, we see what Philip goofy self did to her. Y'all look at Philip. Who the hell is letting a man that look like Philip finesse them other than Jasmine? Like, come on now. Let's be honest. And old Chris over there, he definitely doing some finessing. Okay? I mean, she's finessable at this point.
That is some dumbass shit. Are you fucking serious? You telling your shit to a motherfucker who got a Google image as a motherfucking avatar? Bitch, are you stupid? And now you got me in some shit because this bitch used you to get to me.
Now, Jasmine, I'm going to be honest. Now that I'm listening to Chrissy more and more, sis, this better, I know y'all, a lot of y'all been saying it was a skit. Sis, at this point, it better be a skit. Because the more this girl keep talking, I'm really thinking about, sis, was you really that hard up for somebody to listen to you? Hell, you could have called me, Jasmine. Hell, I would have listened to you. And I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't even use your conversation for content. I would have listened to you because shit. To save you from all of this, I definitely would have. Chrissy, you spelled addressing wrong. You might want to go correct that.
And to you. Now you's looking stupid and you got me in some shit. And I'm over here quiet. I mind my own business. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with them. I don't do none of that shit. Hell, I barely post. I post when I want to. Got me in some shit because you, yet again, fucking up. Just a dumbass bitch. This shit better be for views. That is just stupid as fuck. To not do research on your moderators and start running your fucking mouth is stupid as fuck. Now,
hold on. Let me respond to Libra. Libra 80 says, bottom line, all you guys bully Jazz because she doesn't respond how Chrissy and Liv responds. Jazz is an easy target, hence why she stays in the mix while everyone praises Chrissy. Now, sis, I don't know if you have not been watching Libby Pooh over there. Hell, she sent me a whole cease and desist. Was that last year or this year or something? I don't even remember. And at the end of the day, when Olivia want to clap back, she do. Now, let's be honest. Jasmine will get on here and show her ass too. It just depends on what she want to show her ass about. When Jasmine got on here and cussed her mama out, you must have missed that video, Libra 80s. Honey, she went off on her mama, okay? But for some reason, when it comes to other things that has to do with, like, people, calling her landlord and stuff like that, yeah, Jasmine decided to, she's decided to go a different route. She wanted empathy and sympathy. Now, I just feel like Chrissy is a little more ratchet than Jasmine. Jasmine's ratchet, but Chrissy's a little more ratchet than her. She'll give a more ratchet response than Jasmine will. But in no way am I bullying Jasmine. I don't have no reason to bully Jasmine. Sis, I do commentary based off the things they put out here. Had Jasmine never responded to the mod exposing her text messages, sis, I wouldn't have had a damn thing to say because there's nothing to say. But once Jasmine responded, then I reacted. That's what this is. This is a reaction channel. I don't know. Some of y'all be getting confused.
Now, that doesn't prove to you guys that it took her nothing to try to tell my business to what's her face. I don't know what the fuck will. You'll tell anybody that ask at this point. They don't even got to be a real person. What you want to know? I'll give you the whole story. I'll give you the whole the rundown. Here's the backstory. Bitch, what? Dummies. This world is full of dummies. And hey, I may not be the smartest person in the world, but bitch, there's a couple of things you will never see me do. I've never had a mod turn their back on me like that. Never. Oh, never.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. She has it. Remember, we said that. I just said this. Was it yesterday before? I said Jasmine is the only mommy. Now, Livia. Now, I take that back, Chrissy. Livia done had a couple hiccups over there with some of her mods. Y'all remember Anne Marie? Don't tell me y'all don't remember Anne Marie, Livy Pooh's mod. And then there was a couple, was it one or two? It was another, it wasn't that many. I remember Anne Marie for sure, right? Y'all, Jasmine done had debacle after debacle with her mods. I don't know what's going on over there with her and her mods. I really don't know. But Olivia's had a couple hiccups with hers as well, too.
Never. And I don't got a mod chat. We don't have a group chat. But if we did, I can promise you, they would not be getting no personal information like that. The fuck is wrong with you?
Mercedes.
This is business. You want some friends? Go outside. Make some friends. That's it.
Girl, you was doing all that hooping and hollering with the baby in the damn room. Well, I guess at this point, he probably used to hearing it.
Hold on. Turn it down, Sambuki. Here, go watch it over here. That was funny. Anyway,
Tina.
I had to get that off my chest because my baby got caught in the crosshairs because that bitch made a bad decision. Do you understand how the things that you do, like, somebody need to teach this bitch that actions have fucking reactions. You see what I'm saying? Now, because you're a dumbass bitch, Cadence is all on the internet.
Hey, Freddies.
Do you understand? You see how? Now, how would you feel if one of my mods turned on me and exposed your kids' pictures online?
Now, wait a minute, Chrissy. Now, I don't feel like Jasmine influenced this reactor or her ex-mod putting your daughter on the internet. I don't feel like Jasmine need to wear that t-shirt, okay? That mod did that all on their own. I don't think Jasmine influenced that situation. I do understand the correlation, right? But you can't necessarily blame Jasmine for that because that mod, her ex-mod, has their own mind. They did what they did because that's what they wanted to do. Jasmine didn't do that, right? I understand the correlation, but I don't know. I think you're stretching it a little bit. I understand you mad, sis, but they was putting stuff out about your daughter a couple of months ago. Jasmine didn't have nothing to do with that.
Went to Kaylin's TikTok. You see what I'm saying? How the fuck would that make you feel? It make you feel like, bitch, what the fuck? I didn't even do nothing to deserve that. But because you're a dumbass bitch, now all of a sudden my kid has to get exploited online for money and views and for clout. Make better fucking decisions, bitch. If that doesn't, how many times does a bitch have to learn a lesson? Now, I want to talk about this too while I'm on here. While I got everybody's motherfucking attention. When I was on live.
Hold on. So somebody asked me, did Jasmine speak on Cadence? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know for sure. I'm going to be real honest. I'm not very sure that maybe some of you guys know more than I do. You know, Jasmine has this thing where she says she don't talk about people's kids. And she does, especially if she don't like you. I'll just say this, y'all. That group chat was not a good idea. I said this the other day. If you guys was in my reaction, put a 1 in the chat if you remember I said this. I said, Jasmine, although you were in that group chat and other people were saying things, you were saying things too, but other people were saying things as well, and you necessarily don't have control over what people type. But I said this. I said, Jasmine, you were going to get the bulk of all of this because the chat was because of you. You were the whole reason why the chat was formed. So you were going to get the backlash. And that's what's happening now. Jasmine is getting the backlash of all of this. Now, let's be honest. Jasmine, she cultivated this chat because from what sounds like to me, the whole reason why the chat even started is because Jasmine wanted a place where she could dox another reactor and have people drop tea in there about this other reactor. So, you know, we've said this before. Jasmine is the poster board of I'm gonna throw rocks and hide my hands, right? Jasmine likes to play like she don't know what's going on. She don't know how it happened, where it happened, when it happened. When Jasmine be everywhere, honey. She be all over these damn streets, okay? So she definitely knows, but she always likes to play the innocent one. Jasmine should have left this situation alone a long time ago. And let's be honest, y'all. Chrissy don't respond until Jasmine reacts. Y'all remember when Chrissy and Rob was going through their DV situation and Jasmine posted on her Instagram that she was going to pray for Chrissy? Now, this was after her and Chrissy had fell out. Now, you see how she did that? You antagonize the situation. Jasmine thought that she could get in this group chat and talk about Chrissy and felt like most of the people, or most of the mods in there, or if not all of them, had the same disdain for Chrissy, right? So she thought that those conversations weren't never going to go anywhere. But that's the problem, sis. You didn't know who you were really dealing with. Like Chrissy said, you're dealing with people that uses images off of Google as their avatar, as if that's their real face. You don't know who you're talking to.
Outside. Oh yes, I was sitting outside, bitch. That was part of something that they were kikiing about. The fact that I was sitting outside. Is that a crime to sit outside and do a video or a live stream? Too invested. Well, that was a nice building behind her. I know that was no one's house. Was that a shelter? That was a really nice shelter. She's outside of a shelter. And bitch, if I wasn't a shelter, so what? So what? I can promise you, years later, I don't sit on group chats and talk about what you got going on. But then want to try to act like I'm pressed about your life. I don't give a fuck if you was sitting outside, sitting in the garbage can.
I mean, you know, I don't know if Chrissy has a group chat where she talks about Jasmine. At least it hasn't came out, right? But we definitely know for sure. We know without a shadow of a doubt that Jasmine had a group chat where Chrissy was discussed, right? We know that without a shadow of a doubt. Do we know if Chrissy has the same thing? It hasn't came out. So I would just assume it doesn't exist, right? The fact that Jasmine won't let Chrissy go, it's very odd to me. It's like, sis, it's a friendship that's no longer. And let's be honest, Jasmine could have kept that friendship because it seems like that friendship really meant something to Jasmine since she won't let it go. She could have kept that relationship, but because Jasmine was mad because Chrissy was talking to other reactors and, you know, Jasmine, but, you know, she could have kept that relationship. All Jasmine had to do was sever the friendship with Olivia. That's all she had to do. But she didn't want to do that. She wanted to still be cool with Chrissy and Ming and Olivia as well, too. But now she see it wasn't worth it. Sacrificing for Olivia wasn't worth it because apparently you and Olivia are no longer friends either, unless that was a skit, too.
And sitting in your house, I don't give a fuck where you sit. But that was a conversation where I was sitting in a video. Okay, that's that. Let's just let that simmer. Okay, number one. Number two, in that live stream that I did, somebody made a fake profile picture or fake Jasmine account. I did not know it was fake at the time. I wasn't even.
Okay, and okay, we're gonna get to Chrissy in just a minute. Suma, I want to respond to you. You said it's normal when friendships end that you cherish, that you feel so hurt. It happens. This is a lot. You know, sis, you're right. It is normal to cherish a friendship, especially if it was a friendship you've had for a long time. You know, I am no longer friends with the person that I was friends with for a very long time. But sis, I'm not over here butthurt about my ex-friend, right? My daughter asked me about her the other day, and I said, you know what? I haven't talked to her. I think 2016 was the last time I talked to her. And until my daughter mentioned her name, I hadn't even thought about that lady. And we've been friends. We were friends for many years. Many years. I can't even tell you why we stopped being. She just stopped talking to me. I kind of know why, but that's neither here nor there at this point. It's nothing I did. It was more personal on her. I understand people cherish friendships, but it's just like a relationship. When you've been with a man for years and years and years, and you decide, or you and he decide that the relationship is no longer, sis, it's called moving on. You got to move on, right? Regardless if you cherish the memories that y'all had, that's what they are, memories. Now you got to move on so you can make new memories, right? Imagine sitting around, you know, grieving over a friendship, over a chick that you knew for just a couple of years. It's not like her and Chrissy been friends for 10 years. They were friends for like 2 years. Not saying that you can't acquire a healthy friendship with a person in 2 years, but their friendship derived over the internet. Their friendship, in my opinion, came because Jasmine was watching Chrissy, because you got to remember, Jasmine reached out to Chrissy to do a twin collab. Chrissy didn't reach out to Jasmine because Chrissy didn't need to do a collab with Jasmine. Chrissy had more subscribers than Jasmine at that time. Jasmine was admiring Chrissy as a mommy YouTuber, and she wanted to connect with her because she had just had twins and Chrissy had a set of twins. And that's how all that came about.
Thinking, and honestly, I should have been thinking. I should have been like, nah, that's not really that bitch. She wouldn't dare. She knows better. I actually have her
shout
blocked
out to the 1K
channel,
in the chat. Thank you, JG. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you guys clock in, hit the like button.
I said my piece. I still was respectful because we all know I could have went in, but I didn't. And I got off. And then afterwards, my mom messaged me and they were like, yeah, that wasn't really her. We looked into it. I was like, okay, let me retract my shit. So I edited the video, I posted a comment, and I was like, listen, my bad. That was really a dead ass mistake. Now I will read a bitch, and I've never gotten on this platform and apologize for shit that I say, because ain't shit that I said needed to be apologized for. I've never retracted a statement. I stand on 10 toes on everything that I say. You can go back and watch every single video that I ever mentioned that bitch or anything else. They're all public. It's all public. I don't hide shit. I don't deny shit. I don't block. No, it's there. So if anybody want to do some research on me and my character, bitch, scroll back and let the record reflect. Okay. But I really fucked up on that. And I didn't want to start unnecessary drama, because I don't do that. That's that bitch's MO. That's other bitch's MO. I don't start drama for no fucking reason. So I went and said, I'm sorry, my bad. Like, it was really a mistake. I edited that part out of my live stream, because I'm not taking down my life for you, bitch. But I'll edit it. So I took that part out and I said, look, listen, my bad. It wasn't really her. Whatever. This bitch gets on a 2-hour long fucking live stream talking shit after I already apologized. Well, I take my apology back. You stingy asshole. You ungrateful ass bitch.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know a lot of you guys like to think Jasmine's just doing this for views and stuff. My personal opinion is I think Jasmine really misses the friendship with Chrissy, right? If y'all watch Jasmine, if you've been watching her for as long as her and Chrissy were friends, when her and Chrissy stopped being friends, her content kind of changed, because in my opinion, Chrissy kind of guided Jasmine in her content. If y'all remember my reactions back then, we used to joke that Chrissy and Jasmine's content mirrored each other, right? If Chrissy posts something, we felt like Jasmine was going to post something similar. And 9 times out of 10, that's what happened. I really feel like Jasmine knows that Chrissy was a real one to her, you know, until they fell out, right? And I understand everybody's going to have their difference of opinion of that statement. And you guys can. This is what I think Jasmine is thinking, right? I think she knows that she really messed up, especially when her and Olivia fell out. And she probably really realized, like, damn, Chrissy and me were right. But because so much has happened between them two, Jasmine can't go back. Me, I think, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Chrissy would be open to having a conversation with Jasmine? I'm going to be honest. I think it would be healthy for Jasmine, not so much Chrissy, because Chrissy has gotten over it, right? She just has to relive it, for one, for views, which equals money. And 2, she just, you know, she's revisiting because she can, right? But I think for Jasmine, it would probably help her to have a conversation, not, oh no, we back cool again, but just for them to privately talk this stuff out so we can stop revisiting this, because this is very childish in high school at this point, right? I mean, their daughters should be at the point where they're arguing on the internet, not these grown-ass women who got bills and a bunch of damn kids.
Like, damn, I was trying to prevent that shit, and she still was like, yeah. And then the other bitch, the bitch who turned her back on her, was like, yeah, she needed it. Just egging you on. Just egging you on. And you so fucking stupid, you didn't even realize that shit. This better be fake. This better be a plot to get some views. Because I don't want to believe that you dumb as fuck as like that. I don't want to believe you that dumb. And now my daughter got talked about on a platform for no reason. No good reason. Because a bitch is too scary. Don't have big enough balls to come for me and only me. There's no justification for it.
I agree with you, Ram. Ram said, Jasmine is a grown woman. F needing closure with Chrissy. She needs to learn to keep it pushing. And you're right, she does. I'm just speaking. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just thinking maybe that would help Jasmine. I don't know, y'all. I don't really know what will help Jasmine, other than, I'm gonna be honest, I really feel like the internet is too much for Jasmine. I think it's too many layers to this thing, and it just seems like she can't handle it. I definitely feel like Jasmine having an adult interaction outside of her home would benefit her too. That's why we all said that, Jasmine, you really need to get a job. And I think a lot of us said that obviously for financial reasons, but also for, networking reasons. Jasmine needs to step outside that house and understand there is life outside of the internet, sis. Although you do the internet, sis, you don't have to live in the internet. You post and you move on. You post. Most of these content creators, that's what they do. They post their content and they go on. They get in the comments, they engage with their audience as much as they can, and then they're on to the next video or whatever else they got going on. They don't sit and just hold on to the chat for years and years and years, because again, every video is a different situation, and it just feels like Jasmine lives inside of the internet, and it's almost like she's afraid to walk outside. And I think it's odd, because this is a woman who went to college, from what she states. She was on the basketball team. This is a woman who said that she worked a job before she started doing social media full time. So it's not like Jasmine was born in a bubble. She's been outside of her bubble. So I don't understand why she feels like it should be healthy for her to have engagements outside of the internet, because it just seems like every time she gets involved with the internet, it backfires on her.
Anyway, this is just ridiculous. Just motherfucking ridiculous. Don't make no motherfucking sense how pressed bitches are. How mad bitches are. Now out here looking like a damn dummy and got me and my daughter into some shit that had nothing to do with us because you a fucking fool.
Hey, I'm outside.
Don't even know what you just running your fucking mouth to anybody who will listen. That's a goddamn shame. Don't make no fucking sense. Not whatsoever. Not a lick of sense.
It really does.
And as far as that, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But don't talk about my daughter. She didn't do nothing to you. She's innocent in this. She's a minor. And I really, really, really want you to understand that you want to come for me? No, bitch, I'm coming for you.
So right now she's talking about the mod. She's not talking about Jasmine.
Care about what about me you want to expose. I'm grown. But what you're not going to do is talk about my daughter. Because kids are killing themselves for way less. And you too goddamn grown to be out here trying to blast a child in an attempt to get to me. Because you're not hurting my feelings. Not even by what you said. That shit, oh, Cadence is she gonna be a hoe, just like her mommy's a hoe, just like her, and your sons, somebody put on here, your sons are gonna be jailbirds and your daughters are gonna be whores, and you sick, sadistic bitches. If anybody comes across any content like that, I got a platform of over 200,000 people. I may not get 200,000 views on my videos, but these kids got 200,000 aunties. So I want you to understand that if you come for my kids, I'm sending everybody for you.
So let me say this real quick. For the past few years that I've been reacting on Chrissy, it's been about 4 or 5 years now. One of the main things I said in regards to really all the moms, but a lot for her, is that, Chrissy, you got kids, ma'am, that'll eventually grow up and go into high school. And let's be honest, y'all, it's not necessarily like, so the part of the video that Chrissy actually edited out of this live stream, where she said that she liked to FD and suck D, okay? That right there will forever be on the internet, regardless if she took it off or not. Trust and believe, somebody screenshotted it somewhere, and it's going to forever be on the internet. Imagine Cadence walking down the hallways of her high school, and someone sees her and knows Chrissy's her mother, because more than likely she's probably told a lot of people in her school her mama does social media, right? And all of a sudden, Cadence here walking down the hallway, Chrissy saying that, right? Saying, I like to F it D and suck D. Even if that is the truth, like, I understand Chrissy was mad, and when you mad, you say things that you really don't want to say, you know. But at that moment, I was just like, oh God, Chrissy, why did you say that? Like, sis, I get it. I get the meaning behind it. But, you know, you're going to stand in your ish. You can't shame me for what I am and what I do. But it's the fact that you got kids, sis, that are not little bitty. I mean, she got small children, but you also got big children. Cadence is 15 years old. And I've said this. Y'all remember Starler Omega, where Chrissy was doing videos and she in the tub with men and all the weird stuff that she was doing on her channel, not knowing that years later, a lot of that, in a sense, could come back to haunt her, because those are images that somebody could, I'm not saying it can happen, but it could happen. That kids, because, you know, we know kids are ratchet. If adults are ratchet, you could just imagine the kids being hateful, right? And, you know, possibly her children could possibly be teased and taunted for her mother's past behaviors on the internet, right? So what's happening now is you have a chat full of grown women sitting around talking about Chrissy's past behaviors, right? And those same grown women could be talking, and it's, again, possible that one of their kids go to school with one of Chrissy's kids and be like, oh, that's your mama. You never know. You know, kids get teased and bullied real bad in school. But this is what Chrissy chose to do. She chose to do this for a living. She chose to do the internet. I just really feel like once you choose to do it, you got to do it in a way that it doesn't negatively affect your children long term.
Platform is way larger. My network is way bigger. Just like you said, oh, Chrissy's people got my channel, and I can't post. All right. Thank you for letting us know it's working. And I didn't even tell them to do that. I never sent a bitch after you, not whatsoever. I was going to let you have it until you started talking about my daughter. And then I seen that you assumed that you couldn't post because my people stopped that. And I didn't even tell them to do that. I didn't even send nobody else.
She's talking about the mod, not
if
Jasmine.
Anybody is watching this chat right now and you see anything posted about my daughter, report it. Report it. Because a bitch can post what she want about me. I'm a grown-ass woman. But these kids, that's not going to happen. So, you can try. Keep that shit on Lipstick Alley. Keep that shit on the Discords with your bitch ass. Keep that shit in the group chat because you're a punk asshole. And keep it over there. But over here, on this platform, you're not running shit.
So I know Suma just said none of them should have family channels. Y'all, let's be honest. At this point, are these really family channels? These are women with families, but these are not what we would call, like, some of the channels, family channels that we watch, right? Yeah, it's not really that. These girls spend more time arguing with either their significant others or the internet than they do putting up family content. Let's be honest.
You're not running shit. You can try, but you're not running shit. Okay? Let's read some of these comments. I'm gonna get out of here.
I agree, pure area.
Right, exactly. Aunties and uncles. You and me being your own world, minding your business. Absolutely. I don't have a reason to get on here and to be in anybody's business. I saw some of this shit the other day before I went live, and I didn't speak on none of it. They've been talking about me, and I haven't said nothing about it because at this point in time, I don't give a fuck. I don't have the time in my day to sit up here and give a fuck about none of these hoes. I don't care. The only time I'm invested is when it directly affects my kids at this point. That's it. I don't give a fuck what a bitch posts about me. That shit don't matter. People have done it all. Like I said before earlier in this live stream, people have done it all to me. There's not been one goddamn thing that somebody has not done. So bring it on. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to my babies, though, I die behind mine. I'm not going to get on here and cry and say, please stop harassing my daughter. No, bitch, you're going to stop harassing my baby because that's my baby. I can't help that your mother didn't love you, and that's why you on here talking about people's kids. I can't help that your mother never stood up for you. I can't help that you never had a voice and your mother never said nothing to tell them hoes to stop picking on you in school. I can't help that you unattractive. I can't help that you hate your life. That ain't got nothing to do with my daughter. She don't fucking got nothing to do with this platform. Besides the fact that I put her on it because she's my child, my daughter. This platform is Strong Mommy Chrissy. This is really my platform. All of my followers love these kids to death. They love these kids. And so I do show the kids. I had to hold back and pull back a lot, but I do show these kids. But let's not forget, this is my motherfucking platform. So come for me. This is not Cadence's platform. She's a child. It's hoes like you that be having kids on the motherfucking 6 o'clock news because they couldn't take life anymore, or they thought it would never get better, or they let a hoe like you fucking depress them send them to that point. A motherfucker want to get on here and be like, oh, Cadence said she was suicidal. Well, bitch, do you want her to off herself? If she was, which she's not, but if she was, what are you trying to prove? There's plenty of good parents who have teenagers who go through mental issues. Most of you bitches have mental issues, and that's why we're here having this conversation today. If my daughter was ever struggling with something and you came up here to try to make a mockery of that, what the fuck kind of help is that?
But that's the thing, Chrissy. If your daughter is or was or whatever the situation could be struggling with something, the problem would be the internet wouldn't know it unless your daughter posted it. And I guess at some point your daughter has posted things. I guess Chrissy forgot about the video she did about 2 months ago when she said she was purposely unhoused, and where Cadence had posted something on TikTok somewhere. She said that was her sad TikTok, and she posted some type of sad, like some way she was feeling or something. Cadence kind of laughed it off like, people do that, that's just my sad TikTok. But in order for you to post that, then I would just assume that's just how you felt, right? People typically don't post things that they don't feel. So I would feel like you should be a better steward of your daughter's mental health than the internet, right? It's your job to protect your child. You can't really expect strangers to have the same love and feelings for your child than you do. Because again, these people are strangers. Now, let's be honest, y'all. Obviously, you don't taunt a child, right? Don't taunt an adult either, but definitely don't taunt a child. But let's be honest, y'all, we can't control people's actions. We if we could, the jails would be empty, right? So, Chrissy, you preaching to the wrong one. You need to talk to your daughter. If your daughter's out here posting things, explaining her mental health, and it sounds like it's fragile at times, then you need to have more of a deeper conversation with her than the internet, than chastising the internet, in my opinion. If it was my child, that's how it would be. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't give a damn about the internet, because you can't stop the internet from being the internet, right? But you can definitely be a beacon for your child and help your child. And if your child is in need of some help with their mental health, I would spend more time advocating for that than trying to, go off on a chat. That's just my opinion.
You're not being helpful. Not at all. Not at all. So let's cut the shit. Let's stop pretending like you're really trying to be, I'm just saying, I'm like, no, bitch, you're just trying to make $1 off my daughter's back, bitch. Let's call it what it is. Let's stop pretending like you're trying to hide your deviousness in care and concern. You don't care. You want to laugh. You want to laugh at whatever you think might be going on with my daughter. Oh, Chrissy, your kid is, that wants to off themselves. Your kid is fucking. Your kid is doing this. Oh, Chrissy. Oh, that's so funny. You just think your kid is horrible. You're trying to make me look bad and use my kid to do it? You're a pathetic asshole.
You're right, Flower Patch. People shouldn't comment on other people's kids. You're definitely right. But the reality is, how are we going to stop it? We can't stop it. You know, people are going to be people. Evil exists amongst us. As long as people exist, evil is going to exist. I just really feel like if your personal feeling is, you know, I'm going to keep my thoughts and my commentary towards the adults, I'm going to leave the kids out of it, then that's how you feel. And then that's how you know, hopefully other people will follow suit. But the reality is everybody's not going to follow suit. You know, that's the unfortunate part. But that's the internet, you know. My thing is, you know, Chrissy's daughter is actively on the internet. Without Chrissy's daughter is 15 years old and she has her own social media that I would just assume Chrissy doesn't monitor much, because it's just odd that Chrissy doesn't know about what's going on with the girls' social media until the internet makes her aware of it. That, to me, that's kind of odd. Like, you definitely should be following your, especially at her age, 15. Yes, sis, you definitely should be following your daughter on all her social media platforms. And you better not be having some sneaky platforms that I don't know anything about, you know. But, you know, it's these kids, they got a way around everything. So it's hard when you got teenage kids, y'all.
I've done plenty in my life that I make my own self look bad. Okay? I didn't need, you don't need to use her to do that. You want to try to make a mockery of my life? Do it. Do your own research. Post that. Talk about that. Laugh at that. Because I put it out there. I've done it. I made my mistakes, baby. And that's the difference. That's the difference between me and a lot of you bitches. I can own up and say that. And then want to be mad. All right, I'm about to get out of here. Girl, I pray in Jesus' name someone find out her real identity. Somebody will. I'm already working on it. The person who couldn't stop telling everyone about them doing things as a child shouldn't be saying anything. I said yesterday, this is all a mess, and Shorty talking about your daughter was wrong as fuck. Thank you. And listen, I know there's a lot of people who don't fuck with me. You don't have to love my channel or my content or even fuck with any of the decisions that I've made. But let's just call it what it is. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay? Wrong is wrong. You had already did one video and tagged me in it, which I didn't even get the tag. I don't even know why people be doing that. I don't be getting the notifications. It still took for somebody to send it to me for me to know exactly what the fuck it was. So it still wouldn't have got to me anyway, but you're lucky somebody sent it to me. But the only reason why somebody sent it to me is because you posted another video just directly talking about my daughter. And honestly, the other video, that was a kiki and a cackle because, bitch, you don't know me. It shows that you want to be my friend. If I saw you in public, bitch, you'd be like, oh my God, Chrissy. Oh my God. I love you. I love your channel because you hoes are fake as fuck. You hoes pop that shit behind the camera. But if I was ever in your face, bitch, you would never do shit. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. You would smile in my fucking face because you're a fucking fan. You want to know me so fucking bad. Oh, I know Chrissy's family and I know her credit score and I know this. Bitch, you want to see the inside of my pussy too? You want to see what that look like?
Oh, God.
Huh? You all in my pussy business. You want to see what that look like, dude? Like, damn, bitch.
Sis. No, we don't want to see it. Oh, Lord.
Like, you don't know me. As bad as you want to pretend that you do, you will never know me. No matter how much shit you talk, you won't know me. Even the bitches on this platform who think they thought they used to know me still don't fucking know me. And that eats them up every day. That's why you bitches still sit in a group chat talking about where I'm sitting at in a video as if that matters. Where I sit in a video does not matter. If I was homeless, that doesn't matter. If I was broke, it doesn't matter. If my kids didn't never go on a vacation, it doesn't matter. Because a bitch who don't give a fuck about me should not be concerning themselves with what's going on over here. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit or a damn. But you, some of you hoes, y'all kill me with that shit. Y'all really do. Hey, Jasmine. Lisa, Jasmine, no.
So Chrissy also said, it's not in this part of the video. She must have edited that part out too. Chrissy also said that the mommy sector is dead. Okay. She said basically, you know, the moms, because she doesn't really post like that. And I guess what she was trying to say is the other two that are posting really ain't posting about nothing. And she said the mommy sector is pretty much dead. And you know what I will say to that is things have definitely changed. Excuse me. Things have definitely changed when it comes to it's very different from when I came on here 5 years ago. And that's because these ladies have grown up. right? They've grown, they've gotten older. Let me say that. Okay. They've gotten older and the dynamics of their channel has changed. Chrissy went from posting every day to she barely posts at all, right? Jasmine, she got what she got going on over there, and then we know what Olivia got going on over there. So, to be quite honest with you, it's really up to them what they're going to do with their social media platforms. To be quite honest, with Chrissy having 200,000 on this platform alone, and the fact that she's saying things are dead, just goes to show that over time, social media has ran its course for them. I guess when you go so hard for so long, and then you get to the point where you kind of run out of steam. And I think that's what's happened with, her channel. And I think Chrissy has ran out of steam because she wants to run out of steam. I think Olivia and Jasmine have ran out of steam because there's no steam to build up for their channel. In my opinion, Jasmine and Olivia both really don't have much going on that, I think a lot of it's because they don't want to really share it, because what they have shared in the past and how they've been ridiculed by that, Chrissy as well too. So at this point, I don't know how much longer, they'll go on with this. I'm hoping this argument stuff will end. It was better reacting when they just put out videos, and whatever little stuff they had going on, we could comment about it, and do our reactions and go on. When they started getting really personal with each other, in my opinion, I feel like this when the reactions kind of went left, because it was just too much. It was just like some of the things that we have learned about these chicks. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't want to know none of that. Like when Jasmine came on here about a month or so ago and showed her whole woo-ha to the internet, since I didn't want to see that, Jasmine, I didn't want to be that close with you, okay? And knowing that Olivia only has one set of bed sheets for her bed, and then there's situations with Chrissy when she had to do bed check. Y'all remember the live she did about a few months ago where she had to do bed check to show us that all her kids had clean beds, because right before she moved out of Austin, it was put out on the internet that her kids' old beds was in the dumpster, and they would just, stuff like that. I just don't want to know all that. Like, it's gotten very weird. I will say that.
That's you guys. When it comes to what's going on over on Jasmine's channel, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what's going on in her life. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I wish her the best, actually. Okay, because just I wish her the best, because I don't get my blessings from being an evil ass bitch. I don't get my blessings from trying to wish people bad. I don't wish nothing bad. The shit that she already did to me on this platform has already paid her back 1,000 times over in karma, and it played out. I've never had a chance to see karma play out like that. It played out immediately,
right, Miss
and it
TLD.
kicked her ass for a year. So I don't have any bad ill intent against the woman. I hope that she does good in life. I hope her and her kids do good in life. I have nothing against her, but because karma has already taken care of that shit for me. So I have nothing left. I have no anger inside of me. I don't give a fuck. But all I care about is the dumbass mistakes that she made that caused me to have to get on here and talk about some shit because my daughter got exploited for no fucking reason.
Yeah, but again, I'm going to just say this. I don't feel like that's solely Jasmine's fault. Had that group chat never exploded, if the mod in the chat wanted to post your daughter because your daughter posted something, I mean, they were posting things about Caden's daughter, about Chrissy's daughter, Cadence, even before the group chat started. Because y'all, let's be honest, the group chat with Jasmine just started like a month or two ago. It hasn't been going on for like 2-3 years. So people had already been, because obviously people are following Chrissy's daughter, so they were already posting things about her daughter. So, which we got about 5 more minutes, y'all.
She didn't deserve that shit because she lacks discernment and decided to tell her business to people and trust people and let people in her circle. They had no business being there. Now all of a sudden, Cadence is to pay for it. I don't see your kids getting blasted by any of my people. So yeah, I'm mad about that shit. Yeah, I'm real mad about that shit. Anyway, y'all. Is it just?
I don't know. I don't like how Chrissy's trying to make this like this is all Jasmine's fault because one of Jasmine's ex-mods. Because let's be honest, Jasmine got drugged in it too. It's not like Chrissy's daughter only one that got blasted. Jasmine got drugged too. Like the ex-mod drugged Jasmine right along with everybody else. Okay. So I mean, I understand Chrissy's mad and stuff like that, but again, I'm not gonna say it's totally Jasmine's fault. It definitely Jasmine definitely is a big part of this, right? But it's not 100% her fault because let's be honest, people have been talking about Chrissy even before Jasmine even thought about having a group chat, right? But you know, y'all know Chrissy, she likes to come out here every now and then and you know, let people know that she's still around, and then she'll go dormant for a couple of weeks or a month, and then she'll come back up. But we haven't heard from Jasmine. Chrissy, we'll talk to you later, sis. It's been enough for you. Bye. All right. So we haven't heard from Jasmine today. So at this point, we don't know if Jasmine is going to respond or react. I would pray at this point. I hope she doesn't. Okay. I don't think there's nothing more that Jasmine can say that she hasn't already said, right? I really do. The girl hates Chrissy. Okay. Well, you know, let's be honest, y'all. There's people that like Jasmine, don't like Jasmine. There's people that like Chrissy that don't like Chrissy, and there's people that like Olivia and don't like Olivia. It is what it is, right? Chrissy did what she was supposed to do. Okay, she came out here and basically let somebody know, like, don't play with my daughter. You can play with me all day, but leave my child alone, right? I get her for saying that, right? I understand her. I understand for her showing up and showing out for her child. But in my opinion, if Cadence is somewhere posting things and people are aware of it, then Chrissy needs to go to her daughter and really find out, why are you posting these things? You know what I'm saying? Like, she needs to get to the root of the problem. Okay. The problem isn't the internet. The problem is what your daughter is posting on the internet. If she is posting things, I don't know, y'all, because I don't follow Cadence. I have no desire to follow Cadence, Kaylin, or nobody else. I don't have a desire to follow none of these people. Rep and said, okay, Chrissy, you had your moment, sis. All right, y'all, that's my time. Okay, y'all, let me know your thoughts and the opinions down below. Hopefully, y'all, this is it. Okay, I have a strange suspicion that Jasmine is definitely going to respond. Okay, she's gonna tell us that somebody sent her screenshots when she definitely was in the chat. And when Chrissy was live, she had over, I think it was like a 1.4K in the chat. Chrissy ain't seen a chat like that since her and DeMarcus fell out. Okay. She ain't seen a chat like that in a long time. So at this point, hopefully, you know, Jasmine doesn't really respond, because I'm gonna be honest with response. Jasmine went live twice in one day to the whole group chat debacle. She can't really speak on something if she didn't have any involvement in it. If she didn't have any involvement in the mod posting Chrissy's daughter, what can she speak on? And let's be honest, everything Chrissy said about Jasmine was the truth, right? You need to be a little bit more selective of the type of people that you call yourself spilling your tea to or spilling your guts to, because obviously you've done it one too many times and karma just keep catching up with your ass. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Make sure y'all clock out the break room on your way out the door. TM, I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.